You didn't mean to. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
We're rolling.
All right.
No, really, we are.
Welcome, Gemini, to the Oracle's Temple at Delphi. You're going to be surprised because you thought of the Oracle of Delphi as serious. But the Oracle actually had quite the sense of humor, Ava.
Well, anyone who is truly connected with the higher source has a sense of humor, especially about themselves. And that's what we try to do, is have a little sense of humor about ourselves. And it's always a formula. When you take yourself or anything too seriously, that can lead to a lot of negative emotions. So that's why we try to keep it as humorous as possible, without being disrespectful.
Exactly.
And, so my name is Ava.
And I am Trudy, and welcome to Virtual Tarot. We teach you how to read the tarot here. We spend a lot of time investigating the cards, and we'll talk about the symbols, and we will only read 4 cards so we can really dive down into the symbols.
Yes.
And last but not least, we're starting a tarot school. We're going to be doing a Kickstarter campaign.
Yes.
And that
to finance it, so to help us to launch it, because it's a complex become a complex project. But why I believe it's a great project for a Kickstarter is because it's meant not to empower us as much as it is meant to empower you. We will teach you the tarot with this very sophisticated technological system.
Learning management system.
But we will give our personal input to there.
Yes,
you graduate,
exactly.
and then you can come into the family, which we are trying to establish, of metaphysical gals, let's just say, who own their psychic abilities. They want to own it, they respect it, they honor it, and they want, in fact, to make some money with it,
Or if
because
you want
it's as a
to.
source of support for you.
The other cool thing about online education at this point is that anyone can create it, as have Ava and I. Very sophisticated management system. The cool thing about it is we can create it, and you can access it anywhere, anytime, on any platform. And so there you go. You can learn when you can learn, and that's always a big problem on your time as well.
When we plan to periodically present ourselves on Hangouts, for instance, and either help you with problems that you're having or answer any of your questions, so that you can get some personal input from us as well. And then at the end, we're making a business platform for you that's an extension of what we do, so that you are also privy to the audience that we've built over these last few years.
So it's quite the endeavor, as you can see. That's why we're starting the Kickstarter. If you'd like to donate now, though, check out the buttons below, because we're actually going to give away, or as a part of your donation, you will have a subscription
you'll be able to actually become a part of this school for a less of a donation than it would actually cost ultimately to take the course. So it's quite a nice thing to do, as also just to give your support to something that I think would benefit the whole community of metaphysically interested and motivated people.
Okay, wow, all right, I forgot where we are. Okay, so we're going to go into last month's recap. First, we're going to tell them what the 4-card spread is. First card represents the overall environment, tone of the month of December. But of course, we're going to do the recap, so this will be November and December. Second card represents
the challenge.
And then, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. Go
Okay,
ahead.
third card represents the unexpected.
And the fourth card is your outcome. What will happen, or not.
Or not. And you are Gemini, and hallelujah, because so am I, and I love this reading. I got my cat hat on. I got thing
She's
1 and
dressed
thing
for
2
the
and
occasion.
thing 3, thing 4 inside my hat.
Somehow she manages to
And
make this
also,
look
you can sit with me,
viable.
Gemini. See, I'm a Gemini. You can sit with me. These are my sword sisters we'd be reading for. So
All right.
Okay.
I will be careful.
Yes.
And honorable.
Honorable. Okay, so let's move into last month's recap. This is November. This is happening for you. Yeah, it's happened for me. Okay, so let's start with the Knight of Wands in the position of environment.
Oh, the entrepreneurial jockey. She's. This is about launching, moving forward with a project, an idea, an inspiration, a vision. The wheels underneath you are speeding up, and you're moving full throttle.
And then in the next position, we had the 10 of Pentacles. This was your challenge.
Collaboration.
Okay, and then in the next position, which is the position of the unexpected, what did we have?
Chariot.
Finally, our major arcana card.
Yes. So your chariot, your vehicle, your means to get there appears out of nowhere.
And then in the end, we have the 5 of Swords. This card kept coming up for me last month. And, my moon, my rising, I think I had it in my rising, and then my sun, which is Gemini.
Right.
So this 5 of Swords, this whole rock and a hard place card.
Yeah.
I'm kind of really wanting this reading we're going to do right now because this all is coming true.
Oh, yeah.
And
I can see it.
I'm trying to deal with this 5 of Swords.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on for Gemini.
Gemini in
my
the
Gemini
position
friends.
of the overall energy of the month of
You can
December.
sit with me. Sit with Trudy, your fellow Gemini sister.
Oh my.
Yay, finally a movement of love. We have another night. Interesting.
So you're the peacemaker this month.
We had the Knight of Wands. Now we have the Knight of Cups.
So you are the peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
So you were the Knight of Wands. In other words, November was where
You're a bit showy.
you sort of aggressed forward
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
without. It's a impulsiveness.
It is, yeah.
It's a bit
It's
of
the
an
card of Aries, really.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So doing things and being a pioneer in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's good.
because
You're
I
doing
think this
things.
is a reaction to your last card,
Mm-hmm.
which was the 5 of Swords.
Yes, yeah, that's right. So there is like this battle,
Right.
and but it's not a great battle.
But
It's a rock and a hard
you
place
become
battle.
the peacemaker. Your inspiration, heart, art, talent, that which is your ability to control your emotions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the temperature down
Yep. Mm-hmm.
from that previously
Well, it's
heated.
almost a white flag in a way, It's
Yeah.
like waving the white flag and deciding that you're going to have a peace treaty.
a peace treaty. And
Mm-hmm.
you might be the one who actually
Initiates it.
draws up that peace treaty.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, Gemini never gets love cards.
You gotta
But you
know.
are this month. We got 2 in a row. Here we go.
Ace of Cups.
Ace of
Upright
Cups.
is your challenge.
Falling in love.
You fall in love.
That's
With
the
something or
challenge.
someone.
Something or someone.
So your challenge is to love what you do, or love whom you're with.
Love the one you're with. That's
Love
what I'm
the one
hearing.
you're
Who
with.
sang that song?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Of course.
Oh,
I love that song. Love the one
you're
you're
so
with.
good at this.
Thank God. Everybody else on the planet knows that except for us. You
Oh, we don't know that.
That's why we have Eddie in the
We're
temple.
secluded in the temple.
I know.
Take
Eddie
one.
gets 3 goats for his efforts today.
3 votes for Eddie. Good work. All right, so we have Ace of Cups as our challenge.
We got to go back to that again, don't we?
We do. So
The Ace of Cups. Yeah. Wow. What is that? Like
It's
falling in
love.
love is actually a
Yes.
challenge for you, Gemini?
Yes, it might
Could
be.
that possibly
Maybe
be
you meet
true?
someone new and it's new love, or
Maybe.
you're offered something in the
Yeah,
realm of
well,
love,
why are you not falling
and
in
you
love?
offer of love or something that touches your heart. This is it becomes a challenge to
Isn't
you.
that something? Maybe
Yeah.
somebody comes back,
An
you're
offer.
making a peace offering, and then someone sort of,
Offers you something,
for the first time,
right?
and for some reason that challenges you.
Yes, it does.
Like maybe it's
And
uncomfortable.
because the dove of peace is right there too.
Mm-hmm.
So and
An outpouring of an
everything is an
emotion. like
outpouring of
positive.
an emotion.
So that's a challenge for you.
because you're an air sign.
It's going in the opposite direction.
It's
for
an
you.
air sign, and you've got 2 cups.
So that after you become the peacemaker, somebody comes back and challenges you by
Challenges
actually
your heart.
offering up pure sentiment, like from the heart.
From the heart. And Geminis are tremendous. They love to think about love.
Yeah, the idea of
The
it is a lot
idea of-
better than the reality. That's right. The notion of
The
it.
notion of it. But
I got a
something is-
notion I should have love, and then you're like, oh, there it is. Now
There it
what
is.
do I do with it?
Now what?
Yeah, I could see that. And the other thing is you can't, like Gemini is so logical between their ears, able to separate themselves.
Yes.
There
Yes.
is that division where you can, but the Gemini is the air sign that can change their mind
They can.
constantly.
Right.
So that's kind of interesting to see that in the challenge position,
Yeah. So to be a peacemaker, you also have to love.
or if someone is
You have to have
offering you
compassion.
love,
You have to have.
you have to
You
know.
have to. You have to cultivate within yourself
Mhm.
the higher emotional realms, which is kindness, compassion, sympathy, empathy, and all that. And
all
so
that. Hmm.
that might be for some reason.
The whole idea of it is a challenge.
The whole idea of this is a challenge to you because
It's an
to
idea.
be a peacemaker, you do have to then.
The idea of it is a challenge because it's an idea.
Right.
So this we're not living here in the realm of ideas.
No.
This isn't the feeling realm.
You're in the feeling realm. Interesting. In December, you move from the visionary inspiration, the on fire,
Chariot, Five of Swords.
the movement, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
into this love
Place of
area,
emotion.
a place of emotion, where you become at peace, and your challenge is to love.
Mm-hmm.
Is to love at its most authentic level,
Or accept
and to bring about a new feeling of love.
accept the challenge of
An offer, maybe.
opening yourself up
Right.
to
love.
this emotional realm even. It could
Indeed.
even go that far because the ace encompasses all.
Oh yes, all feeling,
Of-
all the emotional
Mhm.
dimension of the psyche.
Right. So
Right.
it could be,
Let's see, I'm so curious.
Page of Swords.
Oh yeah. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So we actually, in last month, we had the Five of Swords. So, go ahead.
So this could be communication of some sort. So unexpectedly, you receive news. Something to do with an intellectual concept or idea that is to begin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the beginning of a intellectual endeavor
Mm-hmm.
that comes out of, interestingly enough, the emotional evolution
Mm-hmm.
towards higher states of feeling.
Wow, that's a high level way of looking at it. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's pretty
So
cool.
something is born out of
Mm-hmm.
this piece.
Yeah, it's like a new process almost.
Yes,
It's
that
like
allows you
have
to
think-
launch. Right.
You have to think
Fresh again.
Mm-hmm. Fresh.
And new ideas, new creative.
Right.
So if you've had a block
Yep.
of any kind
Mhm.
that's been blocking your intellectual creative energy, this is unexpectedly unblocked, and then you have to attain the student.
Yeah, you have to be newly concise here. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is like you're learning how to become more concise.
It's a learning you're learning something new.
Yeah, and this is about clarity. Right. So you're bringing it in terms of the heart.
Right.
And then also you're bringing some new clarity.
Yes.
To a situation.
Or you become the student.
Right. Or,
unexpectedly.
Yeah. That's true, and you might be writing something new, but right. I'm just seeing clarity, and then this, to me, is like murky. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's like the murky depths of the soul or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
this is the Gemini
challenge.
Speaking here.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, it's like...
It ain't murky down there.
The challenge is, like, you know, how do I, like, clear the water, like the emotional waters between... Yes. Myself and what's going on here, that I have to actually become a peacemaker, right?
Right.
So how do I clarify that water and you know,
and
which feeds me?
Yeah, but it's by commanding it intellectually.
Yeah, and then here you go, right?
Right.
There's this clarity.
Look at this.
Wow.
Well, you do a little dance.
Yeah, I think we had that.
Yeah, you do your little dance at the end of the month.
So that's what happened with the Fool, huh? At the end. Because let's see, what was it? Oh no, that was the month before we got the Fool.
Right. No.
Which I love, Fool.
Oh, that's good though. See, because
this is a good card to come after the Fool.
Because you are able to juggle two situations deftly.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
You see, through your intellect,
but through clear thinking.
New,
fresh, clear. Clarity of mind.
Right.
Okay.
So there's a peace-making process in the beginning that leads to the initiation of a new intellectual approach or writing, whatever it is, whatever art that intellectual endeavor takes. And at the end, you are capable, therefore, of juggling several practical situations.
Prioritizing, you know, so that you can enjoy your life a little bit better. Right. Because that's a big thing with Gemini. They start a lot of projects that they don't finish.
Right.
And the funny thing is, like, if you know what your sign is, like, you can actually look for all the weak spots.
Yes.
And try to correct them. So I know I have that problem.
Right.
So as a Gemini who likes to juggle lots of different things for no really important, valid reason.
Except that she likes to dance.
Except that I like to juggle.
And
in general,
yes.
Maybe because it makes me feel like I'm doing something.
Right.
I don't know, but I could really see a Gemini doing that.
Yes.
Where, you know, they're like, oh, you know, I can do this. I can handle this. Because if this is a love reading, what you really have is you have a movement of love. You're not sure that you want it, and it could be present love. Present relationship or new love, because that's really Prince Charming. Cinderella's Prince Charming.
It could be.
And I'm doing a love reading right now.
I know.
And then we have the challenge position, which is, you know, there's a love affair about to erupt right out of this cup.
It could be.
Could Gemini. Be very much.
Our young Geminis, yes.
So, you know, this is a baby Gemini, unexpectedly.
Baby Gemini, yes.
You're learning how to use your innate skills, right?
Right.
Perhaps.
Identifying them and finding your power.
Yeah.
Really. Right.
And then in the end, we have this ability to juggle. So it looks like, you know, whatever you think the challenge is within the relationship, you're going to be able to juggle the relationship and also whatever this new idea is.
Creative idea might be. So there you go.
Unexpectedly, your new idea. Or even working with students.
Or you could, and again, or becoming a student. Remember,
that's school right there.
School, right?
So that is, gosh, that went by awfully quickly. Are you sure you have anything else to say about this reading? Gemini always gets the smallest reading.
I'm trying to think of something else to say. No, I have nothing else to add. It seems so succinct. They're all minor.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not a earth-shaking month. But it is lovely.
It is a good month, actually.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
So there's a movement
joy
of
at the
love.
end.
Yes.
There's joy at the end.
And the ability to balance the budget. Oh, we forgot to mention that because it
That's
is Christmas. Okay, now we can talk a little longer, right?
Yes.
And I got Gemini off quicker than everybody else. So we do have.
I know your attention span is not as long because they're always off doing something else. Oh, I wish they'd get to the point, they say.
Well, the
You
two
can
of
see all the
Pentacles.
Gemini feedback. Why don't you two just get to the point?
Well, there is Gemini
Yeah, 2.
with 2 personalities.
That's right.
But so yeah, I mean, if you're balancing choices, I mean that's a very,
That's it.
very,
Beautiful.
very concise Gemini thing. But I like it because it says holidays,
Holidays.
balancing.
Yes, you don't end up in the poorhouse.
Yeah, you're able to balance.
So
things.
thank God. Yeah.
Do you think that's true about us? We can balance things.
Not really.
Thanks so much. Get that 5th card
Yeah.
because that is major, higher spiritual council, major arcana only, done by Ava. And I think you could use it. I know I could. I want to know what this Ace of Cups in the challenge position is.
I
all
love
about.
it because it's my time in church, really. I go to church when inside the temple, which is your psyche. I go in there and I ask for revelation, and it comes beautifully.
So subscribe to that. Click below. It's super easy, and you get all 12 for $4.95 on the same. Is that?
She's an advertiser after all.
Sorry.
Right?
And then the last thing we want to say: personal and private readings. Please click on the link below. Are you making fun of me?
No. I know. I love it that someone here is like that.
Yeah, and yes.
Okay.
I should do ShamWow. ShamWow too.
What is
I
that?
could be the spokesperson for ShamWow.
What is that?
Just talking about nothing over product and saying
Oh,
it's
really?
only $4.95 a month. Yes.
Really? Is that what ShamWow is?
ShamWow. The ShamWow. Who is the ShamWow guy?
What is the ShamWow?
ShamWow is a product, like an infomercial kind of product. What do you call it? Products, place, blah. No, it's, anyway.
It's an absorbent rag.
Yeah.
I see.
And the
I
guy
got
who
you.
was the
I got-
spokesperson
that
was
does
like
nothing
a Coke,
more than any other product.
and he was like a Coke freak, right? Wasn't he? Because it was funny because he'd get on camera. He was like Goldie Coke. Like he was like the first real talent that I think. Like he was like the
I
beginning
see.
of
So this
YouTube.
is like a known icon.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I live in a cave
I could
without
be
a
him.
TV. I don't know these things.
Okay, so
So,
we're let's get out of here.
all
What
right.
are we doing
I don't
hanging out
know.
here?
I
Okay,
have
bye.
no idea. Bye.